Good morning. We're talking about Nidarim, promises. So why do we say that Moshe Rabbeinu said Zeh HaDavar and Moshe Rabbeinu said it? Vayomer Moshe Zeh HaDavar. It's a mitzvah to make a promise. And what kind of mitzvah is this? Well, we can say it's a general mitzvah too. And the idea of a neder is a promise. You cannot do it on something which is kaddish and a mitzvah, and you can't do it on something which is prohibited. It's only a davar reshus. It's only if I promise I'm not going to eat. I promise I'm not going to go there. I promise this and that. But you can't say I promise I'll do a mitzvah, or I promise I won't do a mitzvah, or I won't do an isser. I promise I won't do a prohibited thing. And the whole idea of dira b'tachtonim is taking your divrei yeshus, things which are permissible, and connected to Hashem. And that's the idea of a neder. You're taking something which is a divrei yeshus. And that's the idea of a neder, and that's our whole avodah. Because something which is holy, you don't have to make it holy. Something which is asur, you don't have to make it asur. I mean, it's not asking you to pride yourself with doing a mitzvah. You have to pride yourself when you take a divrei yeshus and use it out for a mitzvah. And then we go to Ari Miklat also. Which neder is also connected to Ari Miklat, because neder is also idea of drawing down godliness into the world. We see by a heilig nefesh, someone that kills a person, he goes to Ari Miklat. So even though he could have killed someone b'mezid, on purpose, they send him to the Ari Miklat. Afterwards, they make a bezdin. And in the Torah it speaks about an Eidah. V'shaftu ha'eda, and the Eidah will judge him. V'tzilu ha'eda, the Eidah will save him. And also, V'yeshivai ha'eda. It does not say Dayanim either. It says Eidah. Why is it Eidah? Because the Eidah is 10 people. Now, Stam Dayanim is not an Eidah. We're talking about 10 people. Because what is 10 people? It includes the whole world. Any aspect of the world it takes care of. And that's why it says 10. Because once you open up your mouth to 10 people, it's already known to the whole world. So you open your mouth to Facebook, to Google, to Telegram, to Signal, to all these places, 10 people. It's known throughout the whole world. So therefore, when someone kills someone, it has a connection to the whole world. Just like when you do a mitzvah, it can tip the whole scale to bring Mashiach, so too an Aveira, or killing someone, has an effect on the whole world. And therefore, even though someone does something b'mezid, he has the idea of teshuvah. He can do teshuvah. And when he does teshuvah, we don't remind him anything of the past. He's a new being. And tshuva can help out. And that's why it says 3 times Eidah. One is for Kedusha, one is for a neder, and one is Shosh Klipis Hatmeis. So we are not here to occupy ourselves with the Shalish Klipis Hatmeis, the 3 Klipis Hatmeis, but it's a Bederech Memela thing. That means if you have a test or something, and you overcome the test, so it can be any test, you take care of your nefesh el-mahamis. But our whole purpose is to make adinim tachtonim. Not even to get an elevation to your soul, just to make adinim tachtonim. When someone kills someone, it has an effect in the whole world. So even though the Bezdin says that he is gone, still the yeshiva, you return him to the Ari Miklat. Because that's the idea of Torah and doing tshuva mitzad Torah above anything. And as we said, you do one mitzvah, you can tip the whole scale. So Be'ez Hashem, we'll occupy ourselves with Torah and mitzvahs. Don't delve in the bad that a person did. Delve in his neshama. You reveal his neshama, the light, and everything goes away. And as it says, that the Shechina cries over Iran Idachas, cries over Mesis and Madiach. And that's what it says, that if someone has a limb that is moving, it's still connected, you have to take care of him. You can't say he's gone. So as long as we are connected, and we are always connected, we can still do tshuva. So they should help. That we should do tshuva, like it says, you do tshuva every single day. And before davening, there's the idea of tshuva tata. You think how low you are before davening. And the way when you go to davening is that you'll give up your life to God. So even though you did that yesterday, or you did that by Ma'ariv, before Ma'ariv, you still give up yourself to God, because every day is a new level to give yourself up to God. So even though you went to a certain level today, tomorrow's a much higher level. So Be'ez Hashem, we'll go towards the Gula Amitis Vashlema, we'll bring the Karbanis on the 3rd Beis HaMikdash, take it from Yad Mamish now. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever.